It's one of the rarest sights in the animal world, witnessing the undeniable bond and compassion between two animals when one senses a companion is losing its will to live. Las Vegas Review-Journal columnist Norm Clark filmed this seldom-seen drama in rural West Cliff, Colorado.
It was an incredible scene of two horses that had a bonding relationship, and the young one wanted to get his friend well, get him back on his feet, sensed that something was terribly wrong.
It was the evening of July 17th, 2011, when Skids, a black 2-year-old quarter horse, instinctively knew something was wrong when Hank collapsed. A retired 26-year-old saddle horse, that's 70-something in human years, Hank was too weak to get back on his feet. But Skids had other plans.
And it was clear that Skids was very upset about what was happening, that he instinctively knew something was going on. And I saw him, I thought he was nuzzling Hank, but he was actually biting the side of Hank's face and trying to get him, spur him into action, if you will, to get him to move, to get him on his feet.
And when that ear biting didn't work, Skids chomped onto Hank's mane. Again, to no avail. So Skids nibbled at Hank's lips and the side of his face until Hank summoned enough strength to raise up to a kneeling position. But each momentary success ended with Hank's head flopping back down. Distraught, Skids still wasn't giving up. He tenderly pawed his fallen friend along the rib cage. Suddenly, the shocking sound of Skids' hooves loudly thudding against Hank's skull. Now that worked. As Hank raised up to a kneeling position, Skids knelt to his knees, put his head under Hank's in an effort to coax the old horse to stand up.
After a few minutes, the vet arrived, and the vet went out to the scene where the horse was still down, and I saw the father and the son there, and there was a conference, and then I saw the vet get some equipment out of his pickup, and I turned away. That wasn't something I wanted to see. I had just witnessed one of the most incredible acts of compassion you could ever want to see from an animal, and I didn't want to see the end of it. The next day, Hank was buried on the property where he had spent his last years, and it was sort of fitting. He'd spent those years with the young horse, Skids, and I saw the burial area. It's near the barn, and it's a spectacular setting. The Sangre de Cristo mountains are just off to the west, and you know, a horse couldn't ask for a better resting place.